Hi everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing great today. Today is Wednesday, April 19th. Currently it's 60 degrees. This camera's a little off. High today is 81. No chance of rain and winds are at 2 miles per hour. Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews will be today. Yesterday, I sent out a community post. His allergies were bothering him real bad, and he just didn't feel good. And another thing, we were all a little bit upset about this, is Dr. Charles Stanley passed away. He was 90 years old, and we've watched him for many years. Long time. I mean, I can't remember how long it's been. I mean, really, we've been probably watching him as long as he's been on, I guess. And his messages I could always understand. I'm sure there'll be plenty of them. They still run reruns, but I was always able to understand what he was talking about. He never got super technical, and he just made it enjoyable to watch his sermons, and just a really great guy. So I'm sure he's going to be sorely missed, but he's in heaven now, so he did his job well. So yeah, we've been a little upset about that. Yeah, it'll be today. Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews. What's for dinner tonight? Kitty, I just gave you a tuna. What you doing that for? She's like scratching at it. Can you hear that? I just opened it. It was one of her little Friskies appetizer things. Okay. She's killing me. Okay, just go on if you don't want any more of it. Kitty. Here she's like, okay. Say, if you don't want no more, you don't have to scratch at it. Yeah, she's like she's poo-pooing it, is what we call it. Something that she'll scratch it. And like if there's let's say there's a paper towel or something laying there, she'll take it and put the paper towel over it if she doesn't want it. She's jumped up in this chair up here. Hello. She's gonna lay down. She does that a lot when I'm on when I'm recording. You might not see her up here, or she might come up here for a minute and then jump back down. Then she goes under the table and sleeps on the chair. So she's a mess. Smart as a whip, I'll tell you. Yeah, what's for dinner tonight? We got another one of those in Hormel. I guess it's pork roast and gravy. And let me tell you, we were skeptical about it at first, the first one that we tried, and it is just fantastic. It is so tender. It's just like I would have made it in the crock pot, So we're having that, and we have some Hormel. I'm trying to get some stuff out of the freezer. We got some Hormel mashed sweet potatoes. Or wait a minute, no, that's what we had. Wait a minute. Now, when was I going to have that? I know we talked about it. No, she told me wants to make potatoes, mashed potatoes, because we've got quite a few potatoes that need used. So that I had originally said sweet mashed potatoes. We'll have them another night. And I remember now she said. And we're going to have some peas. We keep having green beans. We just love green beans. We have French style or the regular. But we're going to have some peas this time. And that stuff, I'm looking forward to that. It's really good. Okay, I need to make a note. Okay. Now we got, they actually had some good today's tidbits. I mean, interesting. Sometimes it's hard to find ones that are anything other than just how it's going to be in a certain city or something. This one says, JUICE captures stunning first images of Earth from space. The Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, JUICE, which was launched by the European Space Agency last week, has returned its first photographs from space, and they show some breathtaking vistas of Earth. Vistas? The JUICE will journey for 8 years, wow, before it reaches Jupiter in 2031, where it will begin exploration of 3 of Jupiter's largest moons. Wow. Okay, don't miss it. Rare hybrid solar eclipse to grace the skies April 20th. That's pretty. The hybrid solar eclipse that will take place on April 20 only occurs a few times every century. The last one occurred in 2013, and the next one will take place in 2031. As the moon's shadow travels across the Earth's surface, the eclipse changes shape, going from ring shape to a total solar eclipse and back to ring shape, hence the name. So, wow, that'll be something to check out. NASA's RISI satellite to make death plunge towards Earth. More space trash. A dead NASA spacecraft will crash into Earth around 9:30 p.m. EDT Wednesday, plus or minus 16 hours. Plus or minus. The RISI satellite studied the sun from 2002 until its decommissioning in 2018. In RISI's death plunge, the majority of mass will be reduced to ash or vapor, but some parts could survive re-entry, and the likelihood of harm is 1 in 2,467. So you're more likely to get hit by a piece of this spaceship than you are to win the lottery. way better chances. That just seems like not very good odds, you know. I mean, I think I'm going to stay inside. Well, it could come through the roof, I guess. 1 in 2,467. You can't get those odds on a scratch off or anything. Oh my goodness. Stunning chevron-shaped cloud captured by ISS astronaut. It does look crazy, doesn't it? And what do they call it? A chevron-shaped cloud. The ISS astronaut captured stunning cloud formations in the form of chevrons spanning across the southern Indian Ocean. The image, which was selected by NASA Earth Observatory's image of the day on April 16, depicts the peculiar cloud pattern spreading out like a wake around Crozet Islands. These clouds are called gravity waves or wave clouds. Get ready for a celestial mashup like no others. This year it will be a hybrid solar eclipse. You can expect both ring of fire and a total eclipse. Only those in Western Australia, East Timor, and the Eastern Indonesian islands will have a front row seat. If you're not in the area, well, I don't think I'll be there. You can catch the action live online, but avoid staring at the sun. The next one won't happen until 2031, so mark your calendars and get ready for an eclipse extravaganza. So we won't be able to see it unless it's on TV. April 19, 20. So today and tomorrow. Odd spiral appears amid northern lights in Alaska's night sky. Looks like Twilight Zone. Northern light enthusiasts got a surprise mixed in with the green bands of light dancing in the Alaska skies. A light baby blue spiral resembling a gallery appeared amid the aurora for a few minutes. It was not an alien invasion or a portal of the universe. It was excess fuel released from a SpaceX rocket launched from California 3 hours before. Turns out to be fuel. Still pretty. Okay. I was trying to do a spiral, like, maybe it didn't work too good. Okay, was that it? There were 6 of them, I think. Yeah, they had a bunch today. Like I said, that's pretty good. So let's see if we can find some nice news. Ooh, right up at the top. I like that. Okay. Okay, this might be good. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. It doesn't have a picture, but who was Lady Emma Tankerville? Meet the 18th century secret scientist and botanist who didn't get the credit she deserved. In 2019, June Watson, a PhD student in her 70s at Northumbria University, was researching her family history for a book she was writing. She found herself digging through crates of watercolors from the 18th century aristocrat and nature enthusiast Lady Emma Bennet, the fourth Countess of Tankerville. These crates of Lady Emma's work, including more than 600 fragile watercolors of plants and flowers, were sent to the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew, London in 1932 after they were purchased at an auction from a castle estate sale. Okay. Got allergies. Researchers identify when pollen counts are lowest during the day. Let's see if it goes to it. Okay. As a picture. And there's pollen all over our garbage cans out there. It is crazy. Good news for allergy sufferers. Researchers have issued more guidance on how to avoid high levels of pollen. A recent study presented at this year's American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology annual scientific meeting, well, that's a long title, found that pollen in the air typically is at its lowest between 4 a.m. and noon. Pollen is produced by flowering plants, trees, grasses, and weeds, and the amount of it in the air depends heavily on the time of year and geography. Although most plants pollinate during warmer months, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention notes that climate change could possibly lead to shifts in temperatures and precipitation patterns, prolonging pollen seasons. Oh, that's just great. For the roughly 50 million Americans who experience seasonal allergies, this can make outdoor activities not so enjoyable, like mowing. It's already not enjoyable, but I have to take like a rag with me. I mean, I'm just sneezing and everything just stops me up like it while I'm mowing. And according to the American Lung Association, allergies can also trigger symptoms of asthma, making it difficult to breathe. So the new study gives a general baseline for pollen count throughout the day, a useful tool for those who monitor allergens and air quality for health purposes. People who have pollen allergies can generally benefit from knowing at what time of day pollen counts are highest. What else do we got? I'm about to run out of time. How studying hibernating squirrels could help future space exploration for humans. Is that kind of looks like something different than a squirrel in a way. I guess it is some type of squirrel. For those who aren't scientists, a chance encounter with an inner ground-dwelling rodent probably wouldn't turn into decades-long quest for knowledge about the animal that is now linked with making space exploration safer for humans. But in 1992, for Kelly Drew, a professor of chemistry and biochemistry at the University of Alaska, that's how it all started after a colleague unexpectedly placed a hibernating squirrel in her hands. Oh yeah, we had another one about that, and it showed a guy holding a squirrel. Or maybe that was this one. See? Isn't that something? There's another picture. Here's one. That looks like it's smiling, doesn't it? Isn't that crazy how it... Let's see. I'll just read the end of it. The challenges to developing a safe and effective human hibernation technique are substantial, but given the degree of innovation that would be made possible in both human medicine and space travel alike. I think this is the same one I read the other day, maybe. Well, let me see if they've got a... Well, I don't know if they have one today. Nope. They don't have I don't understand why some days there's not one on here. A quote of the day. So anyway, that's going to be it today, everybody, for Morning Coffee Break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. That helps my channel out. I appreciate it very much. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Watch Logan's awesome snack reviews tonight, everyone. Bye, and God bless.